Hello, I'm Dr Gareth Moore and I'm a puzzle and brain training author, but in this video I won't be writing puzzles, we'll be solving them, won't we, Laura, I hope?
We will, yeah, I hope so too.
And what are we solving in this video?
Today we're going to be solving an Exit the Game box, which we are very much looking forward to because we like Exit the Game, because we've had mild levels of success with Exit the Game before.
Today... And other things have been causing us trouble, haven't they? You've seen other videos.
That's true. And today we're doing the Pharaohs too.
Yes, it's an older one, but...
It is. I've never done this before and I'm looking forward to it. I think so far we've done 2 Exit the Games, is that right?
I can't remember, truthfully.
I think the first one was the Abandoned Cabin, and then we did the Sinister Mansion, and I don't know if we've done
we did another one as well. The Chemical
the lab.
Yeah,
the Secret Lab, yeah. So
right.
we've been in all sorts of pickles.
So this one is officially 4 out of 5. I don't know how much difficulty ratings really connect to reality. Let's have a look at the box.
So say 12 and up, which we are.
Luck, 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5, so we don't need luck, we just need to be...
Escape room fun, 5 out of 5. Riddle solving, 5 out of 5. So it says the excursion to the Valley of the Kings is the highlight of your vacation to Egypt. Ooh. As you crawl through the narrow passageways, you lose the rest of your tour group and enter a mysterious burial chamber. Okay, let's open the box and start reading the box.
Yeah. Dramatic.
Very
Love
dramatic.
that.
Right, okay, here we go. That's the little booklet with instructions in. What else have we got?
Nice little decoder, spinning decoder.
Nicely, isn't it?
Oh, that is pleasing.
So you turn the discs to reveal numbers.
Yeah, we've got some hieroglyphs on there.
We've got some, what Exit calls strange objects.
Oh, it is a strange object. I like it.
And then we have the notes of Dr. Ford.
Oh.
Yep, apparently that's, I don't know what that is.
Is one of these people Dr. Ford, or do we think Dr. Ford is a modern doctor?
I don't know, let's keep
Who
that
knows? Mystery.
Oh, and then we've got the deck of cards that are necessary to solve the game. Stop! Do not yet take a close look at the playing materials. Right, well, let's have a look at the instructions. Okay. So this is a bit I started to read on the back of the box. You're in a tomb. You find a tomb, you're in a tour group even, you find the tomb of Tutankhamun, especially spellbinding. Inside, you notice that you have lost the rest of your group. Oh dear. As you wander through the passageways, your fascination gradually turns to panic.
Suddenly, you find yourselves in a mysterious burial chamber and you hear a frightening sound. Oh, I was thinking more like the cry of an animal, but there we go. The stone door closes behind you, blocking your escape. As you look around, presumably...
That was the right time.
That was... Okay, cool. Yeah. Sorry, I should have paused. As you look around, you discover a dust-covered notebook and an ancient disc. The entire tomb seems to be covered with riddles. You will only be able to escape if you manage to solve all the riddles in time. If not, you will be buried under stone forever.
Pretty heavy.
Intense.
Pun intended.
I was going to say,
thanks for laughing.
Do they have a torch? Do we have a torch?
I don't know.
Or something like that. Everything's obviously quite well lit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Within this tomb that we're
So I reckon these are the standard Exit the Game instructions.
Which we know and love.
So the question is, where does the game start? The game begins. What are you waiting for? Start the stopwatch? No. And get out of the burial chamber before it's too late. Now you are allowed to look through the entire book, that's this, and begin solving the riddles. If anything is unclear, don't be shy about looking it up in the manual during the game.
How exciting. So
there we go. Right, I'm ready to go.
I love these books. Okay, the notes of Dr. Ford.
That's the bottom.
So we don't look at any of the cards yet, do we? Is that right?
We don't look at the fronts of the cards. We've got multiple types of cards. Those are advertised in the top and bottom of the pack. We've got riddle cards, which we get revealed with the story, essentially, as we go. We've got answer cards, which we use to check our answers from the decoder disc as we go. And then we've got hints and solutions cards that we hopefully won't need. But
we occasionally have needed and have been helpful for us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm going to take the riddle cards, which I'm hoping are sorted into alphabetical order. They are. Hooray! Yes. No sorting needed from us.
Right, let's finally look in this book.
The notes of Dr. Ford. Wait, can we have a look at the cover first? Let's see if there's anything important on there. So...
Wow, the anticipation.
You never know. Imagine if there had been.
I know, the anticipation.
Wow.
For 5 days, I've been trying to find a way out of this burial chamber. Hopeless. I can't go any further. My supplies are running low. If something does not happen soon, this will become my burial chamber too.
Ooh, deep. I made notes in this book about everything that I was able to find out. What might I have overlooked? The ancient Egyptians and chocolate ice cream were always my greatest passions.
Yeah, the Egyptians were famous for their chocolate ice cream.
Naturally, I really think that's going to come in later. I'm sure it must do. That they could become my doom is something I would never have imagined possible. How did chocolate ice cream lead to his doom? I think we'll all find out. Presumably, whoever is reading this book will be in a similar predicament to the one I'm in now.
Yes, if only I had listened to the advice of the locals. Hurry, or the burial chamber will close its gates forever, forever, forever. Echo as well.
That's what they said.
But I didn't want to listen.
Dr. H. Ford. Dr.
Right.
H. Ford.
Okay, well, there we go.
So the chocolate ice cream is a bit random.
This is chocolate ice cream inside the book.
It might come back.
There is a shortage of chocolate ice cream in there. Oh, but look, we can take riddle card. I've just flipped through the book very rapidly, I appreciate. But we can take riddle card M.
You've
got the riddle cards.
Can we have a look through the rest of the book? Please. Just so that we know what's in there. Let's have a look what we've got
So
here.
we've got some Egyptian symbols, hieroglyphs, coloured in. If you want to enter through this door, you must follow these lines of instructions, and clearly some of the letters are in bold. This says 9 backwards, for example. Look for the bold letters, say 9 backwards. Look for the numbers hidden in the picture of my burial chamber on page 10, and don't let the writing on this page lead you astray, etc.
And we've got some symbols here as well. So
yes, so this
two
is for the
different
square
puzzles,
game.
Actually.
Oh, you're right, yes. Yeah, there are other numbers here. This is like an anagram of 7, S-E-V-E-N.
Yep, I can see 2. Nice.
Something's going to go in the middle to connect stuff, I think.
Nice.
A card is going to go here, I think. And there's some pictures. We have a lot of colour splats with numbers on.
Colour splats. What's in here?
What have you seen
Nefertiti's
here?
game.
Okay, so there's lots of...
That looks pretty traditional to me.
Yes.
I wonder what will be
What's she wearing on her head?
I don't know.
This is probably counting or stuff like that from there.
Okay, cool.
And then we've got Cleopatra's game.
Lots of games. Everyone's playing lots of games, and I wonder if any of them involve chocolate ice cream. I think I might be hung up on the chocolate ice cream thing. I just want to know.
I know why chocolate ice cream. I know. And also
know.
were there other flavours or just chocolate?
Quite.
D before B, A after C. C switches. Okay, so that's some sort of ordering puzzle. And there's lots of circles with numbers in. It says from left to right. And then the final spread of the book. We have a picture of a burial chamber with a sarcophagus with a combination on it, a door with a combination. I'm presuming that's the exit.
Presumably it's how we get out.
Some sort of coin thing, a mirror, and the card that you don't want to take.
I'm going to take the card. I didn't say I didn't want to take it.
Then we've got lots of carpet. We've got carpet with the symbols that are at the start, possibly, or maybe they're different symbols. Here,
possibly.
they are the same symbols. Does this even refer to that? It says page 10, and this is page 10 and 11. And on the back of it,
ooh,
it doesn't have a name. It should be like Laura's game.
Or Gareth's game.
Yeah, it's true.
Or the Moon's game.
Join 2 to 2, connect 2 to 2, stick to the rules. Okay. Right.
Intriguing,
so,
right. We wanted riddle card.
M. So we are presumably in this room at the moment.
We are presumably in this room.
Tutankhamun's burial chamber.
Imagine.
What happens if... is it supposed to be reflected? Drawn on top of something else?
We've got a green line here on this mirror.
Oh, it's mirrored then. So it's 8. So it's going to be mirrored. So it's going to be 308, right?
Oh, lovely.
Oh, so we need to go to the decoder. So, I know. So the way these games work is that you find a symbol. You find the same symbol on the decoder disc. Let's move it to the top, L. And then you dial in whatever it is you need to do now. Of course, these are not numbers, these are symbols. So we need to work out what 3... Should we draw this on to make it obvious what we're talking about?
Yes.
I think it's not. I think it's fairly obvious.
No, let's draw it on for posterity and evidence.
So we're drawing a reflection. 308. I feel I've done that really neatly.
Immaculately done.
I reached across
Love
you.
That. Yeah, you did. Yep.
Next time I'm going to let you draw it.
Definitely mine there.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so yeah, we've overlooked the fact that we don't actually have any numbers on our decoder.
So 308, there must be numbers on stuff in here. We must have a way of mapping the symbols to numbers. And there was one at the start. There was numbers here.
There are numbers there.
Oh, that's interesting.
What about on the back?
Well, there's numbers in these lines. Are there... Do the numbers correspond to these?
But that seems to be a particular puzzle rather than a way to decode the whole thing.
Okay, maybe we're looking for this symbol. So that symbol is... Where?
Right there.
Oh, on the sarcophagus. So we're looking for, yes, to open this combination. So what are their symbols for 308?
Goodness, have we fallen at hurdle number 1? Yeah.
I don't think it's relevant there, or there, or there, or there. Can I, like, do that, do you think?
Oh, there we go.
Do you reckon that's what we're doing?
I think that's what we're doing.
Let's wedge that down with the answer cards.
So we sort of I want to take a picture of that and use it for later.
Yes, me too.
So
3 is the flying beetle, or whatever it is.
Scarab?
Yeah, flying scarab. 3. 0 is the fishy. I don't know why it's a fishy, not just a fishy, or just a fish even. And then 8 is the sphinx, I think. And then we've got 19. Thank you for laughing. We've got 19 in the middle. So now we take card 19 and see if we are correct.
This is good.
It's possibly correct. We need to say where the L was. It was on the sarcophagus,
we found it on the big sarcophagus,
which is up here at the left. So now we take... I wish I hadn't turned those over. Mustn't show all the answers. And now we take card 11. And we are correct.
Hooray.
Super! The sarcophagus is open. Next to the remains of Tutankhamun.
Ooh.
Okay. You find riddle cards C, F and U, along with a strange green item. Take the green item out of the box and riddle cards from the stack and look at them.
Nice.
When you are done, return this, because we put the pack back together. So C, F and U.
C. I'm going to put these here.
I'm trying to get the green
as
strip.
Evidence. There are we. C, F and U.
You got it right.
There we go.
I have to say, it's a good thing there wasn't a fourth letter added to that. Otherwise, the anagram would be inappropriate.
That's true. That is true.
Odd choice of letters in English, but anyway.
Okay.
So we've got this green strip. I'm guessing, because there's also in the packet a red strip, that we don't do anything with this until we get a red strip.
That does seem like a giveaway, doesn't it?
One of the things in exit games is you do often collect stuff way in advance of using it.
Like treasure.
And it can be confusing, so you have to try and keep track of what's going where.
So, I feel like we can probably get rid of that card.
Yeah, definitely.
So, our first card says, when Cleopatra plays, she always reads from bottom to top.
Ooh.
Which is good. We have a game with Cleopatra's name on it, so
yes.
I'm sure that'll be relevant. Ooh.
Here we go.
We've got some spaghetti.
Yes, that's on the page, presumably when we're joining stuff.
Yeah, to making all that sense. And are those different
gods
letters, I'm thinking? Do those line up with...
Well, the names are gods.
Oh, yeah, sorry. But I mean, do the spaghetti, does that line up with letters? I'm sure it's not.
I'm sure it goes on this page, no?
Don't know. Not sure.
It is going to line up, yeah, look. I might have to cut it out. But the four, it can't be a coincidence that the 4 things line up exactly, can it? I'm not saying we have all the information we need to solve that.
Let's find out. What does riddle card you say? Oh, it says open me.
I don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Okay, so that is...
I don't mind if I do. Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah.
It's a coincidence.
So that is a sort of scarab. What?
I don't know why I laughed at my own joke. It wasn't even a joke. Scarab.
So we have a diamond there.
Yes.
And we have a diamond.
Ah, on this page.
Here, hooray!
Right, I'm going to cut this out. Because I think that we're going to need to overlay that in the middle. And I mean, what could we possibly do with the outside of the card? So even if I'm wrong,
this is the day we find out that the outside of the card is absolutely essential.
I don't think so. Right, there we go. I feel we've solved that puzzle now. I mean, not really, clearly. So we need to know the orientation of it. It says C as in Cheops, right?
Yeah, let's try that.
So then we have...
So... if you follow one line, for example, TH, what does it do?
Well, they have numbers, don't they? Does it give us... No. We have a number for each of these symbols.
Does that spell anything?
Are we supposed to be spelling something out and then getting the symbols? And Cleopatra plays, she always reads from top to bottom.
That feels like it's part of Cleopatra's game, which does it have a different symbol? And do we know what the game is?
Cleopatra's game doesn't have a symbol. So it's B before A, C switches with D, A after C, D before B. But we'd have to have a starting order, wouldn't we? I want that to say connect, like, you know, the Microsoft thing.
Yeah.
Or kite, or sight, or tick. I don't think we're supposed to be randomly guessing words, are we?
No, I don't think so, because you'd just be able to anagram it anyway. Okay, so let's say we follow a particular line. Let's start with I. I takes us to...
Let's write this in.
The bird.
With our solve so far, which may or may not be right, I is here, right?
Yeah, only if we've got...
Only if we've got the orientation correct.
Yeah.
And we're not using the other orientation, so I feel we're missing something, don't you? Otherwise, why are there blue things on it?
Yeah. And
maybe it gives a different reading for each god. There are 4 gods. Each time you rotate it, you'll get a different thing in the order, won't you? But there's not a lot of words you can spell out with 3, 4, 5 letters of that. That's no words you can spell out with that.
No. I just feel like you're not going to get 4 different anagrams out of that, are you?
You're not going to get even one. E is here. I don't think this is helping. And also, it's perhaps a little bit desperate to say C as in Cheops. But maybe not. E goes to here. I've done that already. I'm done. C goes to the here.
The here.
Yeah, the here. And T goes to the here. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say K goes to here. So the answer is to kick it. So these have numbers we can associate with them, right? Assuming it's the same ones. Yeah, so this is 6. Let's write that in a different colour. No, maybe not.
But that doesn't mean that the letters are necessary, does it?
No, but 6. Let's put numbers next to the symbols anyway. And the birdie is 1. And the crawly earworm, woodlouse type thing.
I'd have said turtle, or maybe like an armadillo.
7. Oh, an armadillo. Do you get armadillos in Egypt?
Not sure. Maybe not.
And the scarab, flying scarab, is 3. Okay, so here are the values of those symbols in pink. And in black, we've mapped it with Cheops at the top down to the things at the bottom. I don't know if that helps us in any possible way.
Yeah, I don't know.
The numbers aren't...
So presumably, if we rotate it in a different way, we're just going to get a different 5-digit code and a different 5-letter code.
Well, we'll get the same numbers. The numbers came for the symbols, but we'll get different letters in those places.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
So Amun-Re. Are there gods mentioned elsewhere? Let's read this card. This is definitely for the square puzzle, and we're trying to solve the diamond puzzle. So I'm pretty sure, probably, that we don't need this information. That says fold here, look.
It does, but that's what we did to use. Yeah.
I didn't even see the fold symbol.
Oh, did you not?
No. I just folded them to move them next to one another.
Well, there you go. Should we read what this actually says, this text? Because we just identified that it has numbers in it, didn't we?
Yes, that's true.
If you want to enter through this door, you must follow these lines of instructions.
Yeah, 9.
Look for the numbers hidden in the picture of my burial chamber on page 10.
Yep.
Ooh, interesting. Did we know that there are hidden numbers on that page? Have we looked at that yet?
No.
Okay. And don't let the writing on this page lead you astray. Keep your eyes focused on what's important and always be careful not to overlook anything. Some numbers are extremely difficult to see. Only with careful observation can you be sure to find these very sought-after numbers and thus discover the correct solution for this riddle.
This does say Tutankhamun's game with a square, which makes me think we're not on that yet. But there are, as you can see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no 5 there.
There are a lot of numbers there.
Digits. And it says there's hidden numbers on page 10. And page 10 is this one.
Should we zoom in?
Oh yeah, but if you want, but I don't see any hidden numbers. Hidden numbers, where are you? You're not there, you're lying too.
We've got a mouse and a diamond there.
Is that a mouse? I thought it was a snail. It's wearing a hat. It's a chocolate ice cream.
It's a chocolate ice cream. Not a mouse at all.
We found a chocolate ice cream.
We found the chocolate ice cream, but why is it there? It's obviously been frozen for a long time.
The chocolate ice cream appears, actually. It's meant to be a parallelogram, I'm sure, but it does actually look a bit like a diamond as well. It's a parallelogram, though, because we already know the diamond is on this card.
Is there a parallelogram?
On the answer thing.
No, it's only a diamond. There is no other...
Oh. Oh, we're spelling sea ice or choc ice or something. Is that diamond on the chocolate ice cream?
It does look like it. We were looking for hidden numbers, but we've got slightly distracted. Oh gosh, the sun's just come out here.
Well, we have got a diamond here. Yeah, we've got a diamond on here.
And a diamond on this card.
And a diamond on the chocolate ice cream. And why were we looking at this card? We were looking at this one here because of the card fitting, weren't we? No, because it has a diamond on it too. So you could spell I-C-E for ice cream.
Should we just try ice?
Yeah, let's just try ice.
C is in chocolate?
Well, maybe C is in Cheops and it's ice. In which case it would be, whatever I is, it would be 1, 6, 8, wouldn't it?
Should we try that with the diamond?
Actually, I don't know why I put the numbers on there. We don't need the numbers. The numbers were
Yeah, that's true.
That was just me being silly. So for the diamonds at the top, if it's ice, it's the birdie, which is already there. It's the thistle, which is nearly already there. And it's the sphinx.
Which is not already there, but it would give us...
Where's the sphinx? There. Do you know, if you turn it more than one revolution, it has no effect, you're right.
So 2.
So that could be right, couldn't it?
It could be. It's a bit odd, though. Right. And then where did we see it?
On the scarab box.
Yeah.
So 13, right?
Yeah.
I should stop panning through all the cards I've turned over when I'm checking. So we didn't need to spell ice. So all we had to do was find the ice cream and spell ice here. And the C as in tells you it's Cheops.
That is...
It's quite a lot to get in there, isn't it?
It's a lot to pull together without lots of confirmation.
But we got it, because we are genii.
Well, that's the riddle
Is genii the plural of genius, or did I make that up?
It could be.
It probably isn't.
That's the solution to the riddle of the chocolate ice cream, though. Although how it's still frozen since Dr. Ford or whatever their name is.
It's cold in the tomb, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't know.
As cold as an ice cream?
I feel in Egypt it was actually pretty warm.
Well,
all that sun
ice creams are very cold.
Yeah, I know.
Not as cold as a freezer.
I know. It has. I mean, how long has he been gone? If his ice cream's, he's not there, but his ice cream's still there.
Maybe he's just hiding around the corner.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
Lots to unpack.
Maybe he actually sells ice cream. It's just a gimmick to get you in to buy his expensive chocolate ice cream. Yeah.
Imagine.
You have opened the scarab casket. You find riddle cards A, I, and Q. Take these riddle cards from the stack and look at them.
I'm gonna. Okay. So we can get rid of the scarab, we think, and we'll keep the decoder.
We may need this, but I'll move it aside just in case.
Okay, so we've got A, lowercase I,
lowercase I,
and what was it, Q?
Yes.
Q, Q, Q. A, lowercase I, and Q. There they are. Spelling? Nothing really. Okay.
Kia.
Oh, suddenly got very sunny here. When Tutankhamun plays, he only sees every other...
line.
Starting with the first
line, don't you reckon?
I don't know.
It could be every other. It could say line.
Limpet.
Link.
Lots of things to think about there. Okay, next riddle card. So we've got a sketch of the palace, which has a colonnade, garden, bedchamber, courtyard, audience hall. Fun.
Oh yeah, I need one of those. I feel I need an audience hall in my house.
I was thinking I might need a hearth in mine.
That COVID's over, you know. You have people come round. You can have an audience, sit on a throne to sit on like a medieval monarch.
Quite like that. Altar.
Need to
washing chamber
or something. A washing chamber.
Maybe like a bathroom.
Oh, right, and an altar. Right.
And a reception hall. Good to know.
The garden's not very big, though.
That looks like the sort of inside of a... It looks like a net,
it's the box.
Doesn't it?
It's the box.
It does look like a box, doesn't it?
Don't you think it's the box of the game box?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think so. That was what I was going to say.
Although that's too many sides.
Yeah.
I was very excited about that, but there would be 5... Wait, it's the middle bit. It is the middle bit.
Is it the middle bit?
Yeah, it's the middle bit of the game, right? Yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe?
Yeah, look at that. That's the same.
Let's zoom out.
We're very eager about this, aren't we? But yes.
It's that? Mm-hmm. Right, is there anything on the back? Yes, it's grey.
No. Okay, that's all going to come in handy.
At some point.
Yeah. And it's all going to make sense. We don't have a symbol for that puzzle, do we?
No, let's move that aside.
So, we'll come back to that. And then we've got a new symbol, and we've got A, B, C, and D, which we have got instructions for in Cleopatra's game. So
shall I cut them out, and then we could arrange them and put in physically? Or was that unnecessary?
You like cutting things out, don't you?
Yeah.
Loves the sabotage. So our card said, when Cleopatra plays, she always reads from bottom to top.
So we're starting off with D, with A, B, C, D. Let's not read it backwards to start with. We're starting off with A, B, C, D. Yes?
Yeah.
Right. So, B before A. Very good. Well
C
done.
switches with D.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm enjoying this. A after C.
Good work.
And then D before B. I'm ignoring you.
That was excellent work.
And now what?
D, B, C, A. That's the answer.
But there's 4 things there.
Yes, there's a slight issue there. When Cleopatra plays, she only reads from top to bottom. D, B, C, A. Oh, but it's still got symbols on. So maybe we just take the first 3 symbols.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Is that the bottom? What's the bottom?
But also, what puzzle is it? Is it a Tutankhamun puzzle?
No, it's Cleopatra's game, and it's a really great...
So this is for later.
Oh.
We'll put that aside.
No.
No, it's just a game with a square at the start. We were just reading the numbers, I think. I think we've gone ahead of ourselves on that puzzle.
Have we? Oh.
And we're just meant to be solving this.
Okay.
He only sees every other line. So we've got 9, 1, 8. It was Tutankhamun down the bottom.
Starting with the first.
Every other line. Depends what you mean by line, but if a line is like, I mean, it could be like 3 blank 6, or 9 blank 9 skip 1 skip 4. It's probably 914, don't you think? And
it says starting with the first, and it also says here you must follow these lines of instructions. So is that not the first line? Is that in fact the first line?
But if you skip the next line, there's no number there. So maybe we're meant to read instructions, taking every other line. If you want to enter through this door, look for the numbers hidden in the writing on this page. Always be careful not to overlook anything. Only with careful observation discover the correct solution for this riddle. That's what we're meant to be doing every other line.
What does it say? Didn't that just give us more or less to say, look for the numbers hidden in the writing on this page?
It's the lines I just read. So look for the numbers hidden in 3, the writing on this page. Always be careful not to overlook anything. 8. Only with careful observation. 2. 3, 8, 2.
3, 8, 2. So we've got a scarab, we've got a sphinx, and we haven't had this person before.
Hallelujah.
They look like
4.
They're doing a sort of dance, perhaps of worship.
This is definitely the square. Is definitely on. Maybe it's that door.
Let's have a look.
Oh, it's that door. That looks like a square.
It's actually this door just here. So other than that, we're smashing it. Okay.
The door to the burial chamber opens. You come to the treasure chamber of the great Tutankhamun.
Fun. You find riddle cards L, T, and V. Take these riddle cards from the stack and look at them.
LTV.
Don't mind if I do.
Yes, there are 30 cards in the pack, so I knew 30 was the bottom line.
Fair enough. Okay. There we are. L, T, and V. We can't quite see them on there. Okay, so we've played Tutankhamun's game, so we can get rid of his cards.
Yeah.
And then everything else I think we still need.
Yes, I do.
So, let's have a look. When Cleopatra plays, she only sees the last 3 slabs.
All right, so this is what we did before. So we can discard D. Do you want to do it?
Discard it already? Hang on, can we turn over the other cards? I don't want to jump the gun.
I wanted to say, well done, Laura, again.
What do you mean?
Well done, Laura.
Well, how do we know that's the last 3?
Because we already solved the game, didn't we? We did that bit before.
She only sees the last 3 slabs, okay.
Yeah, so we've done it.
But we still don't have a
We don't know what it's for. In Nefertiti's... I know, maybe we'll put that aside for now again. In Nefertiti's game, at errors she aims. If they don't get pierced, nothing gets found.
Cryptic. Okay, cool. And then V is... treasure chamber.
We've got some discs.
Yeah, we've got more of those discs.
Yes, there are 2 of them in the picture of the room with the sarcophagus, aren't there?
Yep. We've got a mask here. It looks like a burial mask, and
it goes with this.
It does.
So that's the puzzle we're solving next. Nefertiti's game. No, I mean literally. That's
Very
what you
eager.
meant to do,
I
right?
know. Nefertiti's game.
So there's another one of those discs here. Yeah.
Yep.
Where's Nefertiti's game?
Did we have something that said Nefertiti's game on it?
We've got Cleopatra's. Yes, here's Nefertiti's game here.
Oh yeah, well, it's quite hard to read down there, isn't it? Okay.
It is quite hard to read.
So then, in Nefertiti's game, at errors she aims. If they don't get pierced, nothing gets found.
Is this Nefertiti here? And there are 3 rows. So is there a Nefertiti on each row aiming at something?
Let's have a look. Should we zoom in?
Oh yeah, it's a good idea.
Thank you.
I forgot I could do that.
Okay.
So we're thinking it's Nefertiti down here. Oh, I don't see Nefertiti on each row. Is she wearing a little doody hat?
She's got... interesting.
She's not in each row, is she?
She's not.
Are we meant to be using these discs in some way? Because we have got 3 of them.
What makes you think they're involved in this puzzle in particular?
Nothing, because it's got a different symbol. You're right. Okay, discard.
So, in Nefertiti's game, at errors she aims.
Yes.
What are errors?
If they don't get pierced, nothing gets found. Oh, pierced. So we're pushing through, maybe to point at the numbers behind? Maybe.
Okay.
Are we looking
what
for
are our
colours at the
errors?
top? Red, blue, yellow, blue, red. No. Maybe there's anachronisms, like, you know, a Game Boy or something.
Sure.
Or a cow without the right number of horns. Not all cows have horns, though. I think that's very hornist. There's a hand here. Go hand it to them for the good details. I don't know what we're looking for.
What would be an error?
Something that's inconsistent, perhaps.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got, like,
This person seems to have quite a modern jacket on.
Oh, right. It does seem like quite a modern jacket, but do we know that's an error? But yeah, that makes sense. And he's got a gun,
He's got a gun, yeah. Okay.
So let's push...
You've got to look pretty hard, haven't you?
Yeah, the gun...
What does that line up with?
1.
Okay, 1.
And the jacket lines up with 5. It's right in the middle. Can't be a coincidence.
That can't be missed. So we're just looking for something that doesn't make sense.
On the top row.
On the top row. So...
Anachronistic is the word.
What did you say? A Game Boy?
There's a wheel. I feel they had really good wheels by then, though.
What else can we see? Oh, he's got a sort of fedora hat on. That seems a bit...
Doesn't seem...
out of keeping.
It's not with the old hieroglyphics, is it?
No.
And that lines up exactly with 8.
That's really
pleasing.
pleasing.
So we've got 8, 1, and 5.
8, 1 and 5. But what order do we choose them in? From left to right. It says here at the bottom.
Oh, right, okay.
So let's zoom out of that.
So Nefertiti's game is 8, 1, 5, and that's the
So we've got this symbol here. So 8, 1 and 5, did we say?
Yeah, 8, 1, 5.
And then what symbols?
It's on here.
As in, what
symbol.
hieroglyphs do we need? Lots of symbols. Symbols everywhere.
Oh, what did you say? Symbolise.
Okay, so we said 8. Is that right?
Yeah. So
that's
Sphinx.
our Sphinx. Yeah.
And then 1, which is the falcon.
There it is.
And then 5, which is the eye.
There it is, the
seeing
eye. So we've got 17 there.
Okay.
And we found this symbol on the mask that was on the wall.
Here, this one. Great, the mask is opened. Ooh. You find riddle cards J and P. Take these riddle cards from the stack and look at them.
Okay, we will. Should I say it? I think it's going quite well.
Don't you tell me.
Okay. J and what did we say? P?
Yes.
J and P. Okay. Is there anything we can get rid of? No.
No, we still need each other.
Everything's necessary. Okay, draw over the tiles, but only these.
Okay.
Mysterious. Okay, and without the palace you are lost, but the sketch will only help up to a point. You need the blue original, which we found.
Yeah, so the palace is this, and this is the blue original.
That's the blue original.
Yeah.
And if you look, in very tiny letters at the bottom it says, "Let's rock." Does it?
Yeah, Let's Rock, spoke Imhotep, as he destroyed his original palace.
His original palace. Oh, goodness.
Does that mean we have to cut it up? I don't know what that really means.
Okay, without the palace you're lost, but the sketch will only help up to a point. You need the...
So, we have a circle. It's on this trap door, I think it's meant to be.
Ooh. So
we can solve this puzzle, because you're not meant to solve the puzzle if you don't know where it is.
Okay.
So where are we meant to be making progress
So
then?
it was Cleopatra's one that we're struggling with, but we don't know what the symbol is for that.
Yeah, so Cleopatra's riddle we've solved. We know it's BCA, unless there's further information to come. But...
Oh, Gareth.
What? Oh.
That's where we cut it out from. Wow.
Well spotted. So the problem was I cut it out and lost the symbol.
No, it was you were very eager to cut it out, and that kind of passion and excitement should be commended.
Bless you.
So we've got B, C, and A. So we've got the boat. We've got the flying beetle. I feel like the flying beetle has featured quite heavily in the codes so far.
Yes.
And where are we? Goose. Okay, 29.
Duck, goose. 29.
Now then, do we know where that cross symbol actually appears?
Yes, it's on this card here.
Oh, it's there we go. Okay, great.
It's 21.
21.
It's the chest.
This is it. We're going to have solved it.
Let's have a good look at the chest. Perfect. The chest is open. You find riddle cards B and R. Take the strange red item.
Yes.
Take the red item out of the box.
I'm gonna.
And the riddle cards from the stack and look at them. When you are done, place this back. Brrr.
B and R. Okay, here is our strange red object. That's it. Looking strange and red.
Oh, it's very strange and very red.
Obscure. And we said, what did we say? B and R?
Yes.
B, here's B, and here is R. Hooray!
Ah.
Okay, so B. Ooh. Cover no more than needed, but cover all.
Cover all the splodges with the bed chamber. We're going to detach them.
Yeah.
Cover all greens with the garden. Cover reds with the reception hall. Light blues with the washing chamber. Dark blue with the colonnades. And yellow with the hearth.
Perfect. Okay. I like the sound of that. And
then that's a nice little sketch.
That looks.
There's what's left. It gives us the symbols, perhaps.
I'm just going to do that.
I think it's that way up.
I feel pretty confident.
So we clearly need to separate these out. The bed chamber is the one in the middle here.
It also says, so that's, I think these are different puzzles. I think these go together.
Oh yeah, okay, separate that.
So, hang on, wait, should we do it in order?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm just attaching the pieces.
As in, should we detach them in order so we know what we've done?
I can see the picture. There's only like a couple of types of thin.
Okay, you heard it here first.
I'm tearing it off, by the way. I have the picture.
Okay, so we need the splats. Let's get the splats open. Do we think they're ice cream? If so, that's a lot of ice cream.
See, I told you he's a secret ice cream seller.
Maybe he was. Maybe he is. We're going to put these here for the purposes of
this all makes sense.
Illustration. Enjoy. Okay.
Yeah, so we need to cover the browns with the bed chamber. And the bed chamber is a big one.
It is a big one.
And all the browns need to be covered.
In that top half.
Right. Yeah, that's it.
Easy peasy. Okay, cover all the green with the garden. And the garden is an endy bit. Nice. Love this. Okay, cover all the red with the reception hall, which is another endy bit. Great. Cover all the light blue with the washing chamber, which is this bit here. Cover all the dark blue with the colonnade, which is up here. And cover all the, I'm going to say orange, with the hearth.
Which is the hearth?
The hearth is
hardly matters.
Just up here.
Hardly hearty. It's a 5, you can't even see that, but it's 5, 4, let's move it up slightly,
Ooh,
2.
There we go. 5, 4 and 2.
5, 4, 2. Write that down. 5,
And that
4,
was
on
the circle symbol. Okay, so we just need 5, 4 and 2. Oh, I feel like we've got a good
head of steam.
Good roll going, yeah. Okay.
5, 4, 2.
Okay, so 5 is the eye. Put that here.
On the circle. We can't see the circle.
The eye. We can't see the circle. Sorry. Okay, I'm just looking for the eye.
So 5 is the eye. Why are you whispering?
I don't know. Okay.
Makes it hard on people to hear. 4 is the sailing
there we go.
boat,
Already there.
and 2 is the hallelujah person.
Okay. 9.
Okay.
And where did we see the circle? Have we seen the circle?
Yeah.
Where did we see it?
On the card.
On here?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's here
it's
on
the
this
trap
trap door.
Yeah, which is
number 24.
24.
Exciting.
Survey says yes.
Yay!
Finally, you open the trap door and get into the catacombs. Yes, finally, I've been dying to do that. You find riddle cards E and S. Take these riddle cards from the stack and look at them.
Okay, should we get rid of the bits of the palace?
Yes.
And the blueprint of the palace and various splodges and such like. And we wanted which riddle cards? It just told us.
E and S.
E and S. Actually, not that many riddle cards left.
Ah, it's too easy for us, Laura.
Quite pleasing. Okay, there we go. E and S. Okay, ooh, here we are in the catacombs.
Scully.
And we have a moon and a hexagon. I briefly forgot the word for a six-sided shape there, but we're there. And I think
a sixagon.
A sixagon. And
Yeah.
then we've got bits for that, which are just here. So that's looking promising. And then, ooh.
Connect equals. Use every space, but use each space only once. Oh, it's a number link puzzle.
Oh, I love those.
Connect 2 to 2. Stick to the rules. Well, should we just
Are
solve
they
this
linked?
first?
Yeah.
Should we solve it in pen? Because we can't. Wait.
Pen.
Yes, that's not going to work. Oh, yes, it is. Because I can go around the back. Yeah. 9 to 9, 2 to 2, 7 to 7, 8 to 8, 6 to 6.
Wow. That was, you just watched a seasoned professional solve that. I actually love a number link puzzle, so that was very pleasing.
Use every space, but use each space. This corresponds with this, right? This is 6 by 6 as well. So we've linked... What do I do?
Connect 2 to 2. So...
Oh, 2 to 2.
We just want these 3 down here.
Yeah, so it's
Yay!
So we're looking for, on the moon one, we're looking for the Sphinx.
Yeah.
The dying bird.
What's the dying bird? I think the bird is flying. I don't think they're dying at all. Nay, thriving. Okay, and the scarab again.
Yeah, the scarab's getting
busy
a lot.
Scarab.
Yeah, busy. There's just a lot of them, I think, to be honest.
27.
27.
Oh, you don't think it's the same scarab?
I mean, it literally is. But, so, yeah, no, I do.
And we just saw the moon on the mummy. Quite spooky.
Oh, nice. So it's there, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Where's the mummy? Here, number 8.
Number 8. Moment of truth. I feel good about this. Very good. You can unwrap the mummy.
Oh, lucky us.
I really don't want to do that, actually.
Me neither.
Luckily, instead of mortal remains, you find riddle cards D and H.
Wow.
Is that it?
Take these riddle cards from the stack and look at them. Inside the mummy, there's riddle cards. You must have to
Honestly,
do a lot of unwrapping.
I was going to say, there must be absolutely massive riddle cards. To
I once read that a lot of brown paper bags were originally made from unwrapped mummies, as they found them in vast quantities in Egypt, and they used to boil them down and used to make paper bags in like 1920s or something.
Is that true?
I have no idea. It sounds very unlikely.
Did you just make that up?
No, I read it online. And you know that everything you read online is definitely true.
Not true, kids. Right.
So it may be true.
We can get rid of this card, I think,
Yes.
and we're pretty confident. So we had D and...
Okay.
It's because you told me a story about brown paper bags.
It was a great story about brown paper
packages
bags.
tied up with strings.
Those are a few of my favourite things. I don't remember which one it was. Okay, no. D and H.
D and H, there we go. Okay. Phew. There we go, D and H. Right, let's see what's on there.
And Lawrence.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
It looks like a 2.
It does look like a 2.
Or it's like an Egyptian coat hanger for handing up your bomber jacket or whatever.
Sure. And then we've, and a 1 to go with that.
Egyptian 1. D to P, H to T, J to S, and C to Q.
Okay.
Well, now, Laura, you take us through the next puzzle.
So then, I'm so glad you asked. Do we have anything that looks like letters? Oh?
Those look like letters.
They do look like letters, but not the letters that we've got. I nominate the following, which is that we do this puzzle because it looks more fun.
Oh, maybe we don't have the information for this.
I don't think so, yeah. Because we don't have a symbol for it yet.
Let's zoom in on this.
So if we draw over the tiles...
Oh, so nothing to do with hexagons, we're just colouring them in.
But
This is a one-shot puzzle, you realise.
I can't believe you're going to do it in Sharpie.
I'm going to do it in thick marker pen.
I can't believe it.
If it goes wrong, I will frame grab it, rewind the video, frame grab it and do it in Photoshop. Okay?
Other permanent markers are available.
Right.
Well, you're doing this. This is your responsibility. If you're doing it in marker pen...
Well, let's colour in the... Draw over the tiles. Maybe it means draw over as in link them. There are quite... What do you recommend I do it in?
Pencil. Always pencil. Something definitely erasable.
No, that's not going to work very well. Look. You can't even see it. Draw over the tiles. Yeah. Do scarabs first.
Okay.
Why are there 3 colours?
Maybe there'll be 3 different numbers that appear.
Maybe they're all overlapped. Can you see any more scarabs?
Yeah, top row. Loads on the top row.
Oh.
And I can see... Where's your pointer device? Isn't it? Oh, it's actually really small in real life. I'm looking at it on the screen. We've got some...
Truly do have giant fingers.
Here, we've got one here.
What are you pointing at? The scarabs?
The scarabs. I'm pointing at the scarabs. Just doing what you asked.
Right. Let's speed this bit up.
Sure.
We're going to shade everything in. Right, the eye. Yeah. Okay, well that was an entertaining.
I like the arts and crafts puzzles that we have to do. Okay.
Right, now, given I did do it in thick permanent marker, there would have been no coming back from that. 217 for the hexagon.
That's what we think for the hexagon. And then what does 217?
We're seeing 217, just to be clear.
Yeah. I'm pretty confident. And that was on the hexagon. Where's the hexagon?
I have to say, I've had enough already of looking up on this chart.
Yeah.
2 is the praying dude. We should have written the numbers on the wheel.
We should.
2 is the hallelujah. Have you got hallelujah, dude?
Hallelujah, dude.
It's not actually a hexagon. Oh, it is a hexagon. Never mind. I'm not really necessarily talking coherently. One is the eagle.
One is the eagle. Oh, I'd have said falcon, but fair.
One is a bird of prey, facing away from us, looking moody.
Unnamed bird of prey.
7 is the woodlouse.
Or turtle or armadillo, and that gives us 15.
We haven't been to 15
We haven't been to 15 before. And where did we see the hexagon?
We're going to have to hurry up as ice cream's going to melt.
We found
that's possibly
on
correct.
this big golden door.
Oh, hello.
23?
I'm not very good at identifying doors, so it's clearly this one.
As we found out.
I actually struggled last time we played, the time before last played an exit game, I struggled to identify the correct door.
We can't all be brilliant all the time. All right. The door opens and it takes you... The door opens, it takes you into another burial chamber. Gosh, there's loads of them.
Oh, wow.
It looks like this is the tomb of Nefertiti.
That's very quickly identified.
Yeah, an unbelievable find.
Unbelievable.
But you can't exactly enjoy just yet.
Ooh.
You find riddle cards K and O. Take the riddle cards from the stack and look at them.
Okay.
Okay, I will. And then after that, there's only 2 riddle cards left.
Really?
Yeah, truly. We've actually rattled through this. After some of our initial hiccups, we've now rattled through. Okay, ooh, here we are.
Nefertiti's burial chamber.
Am I right in thinking that in real life this was never found? Or have I made this up?
I really have no idea.
I don't know. Answers on a postcard or just in the comments underneath.
Right, so we've got the disc. Are we counting?
Yeah. Well, maybe.
There are 3 discs. There's several skulls. Oh, what?
I was going to say, we've got a card slot in here. Thus.
Oh, it's a sum.
So it could be, yeah.
Let's count everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And that gives us the answer to the star, which is to open her head by the look of it. And what else have we got?
So we've got...
And we've also got, Hannah, we've also got these cards here, which we haven't used, and the strange pieces. But
we haven't used those strange pieces yet.
Maybe we'll use them at the end of the game. At the end of the game, you get nothing for nothing.
Is that
from Les Miserables?
Les Miserables.
I mean, obviously the words, I changed them in a very skillful and a clever way.
Yes, yeah, absolutely mind-blowing.
I know,
well
that's
done.
why I have this unique talent.
Okay, we've got one dark sarcophagus here.
Yes.
So are we looking for the 3-digit number?
We're looking to add them up, aren't we, to get a 3-digit number. We want to count the number of each thing. You've seen 2 of these, right?
Yeah,
one
but let's
here.
just check. We've got one here, and we had one in a room.
It was at the end. There's only one room.
In the book.
This is the room here.
Et voila, so we've got 2.
What are we counting? I've forgotten already this.
Yeah.
And we're counting the discs. There's 1 on here, and there are 2 on this card, just right.
Yeah.
So there are 3 here.
So we've got 1 here, we've got 2 of those, and then some wall sconces. Is that a sconce, would you say?
That is such a good word that I'm going to say yes, even though you may be wrong.
Shall we just go with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see 2 here. I don't know if you can see them. There's 1, 2 in Nefertiti's tomb, and then we've got none here, and I would say 2 here as well.
Yeah, so 4.
And are there any in Tutankhamun's tomb?
Not that I could see.
All right, 1, 2, 4. Plus, we've got...
Cats.
How many cats?
There's 1 here in her tomb.
There we go, just 1. Are there any
No cats
elsewhere?
And then we want to have... There's just 1 cat, right?
1 cat.
And how many skulls?
Ah, we've got some skulls down here. There's 5 skulls here.
There's none in here.
And I think that's it.
Where are the 5 skulls? Oh, there. So we've got 1, 2, 4 plus 3, 1, 5.
Which is?
9, 3, 4. 4, 3, 9, in fact.
4, 3, 9. And that,
Yes.
which puzzle was this?
This is
What
the
symbol?
star.
The star. Whee. So, here we go. We want 4, 3, 9.
So the boat, or as you called it.
The birthday cake.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, what did we
She
say?
said that while we were colouring
I
everything
did.
in. Yeah. 3.
4, 3, which is
The
the
beetle.
The beetle again.
The Beatles have always been popular,
So
though.
busy.
Yeah.
And 9, which is what Gareth keeps calling the dying bird. It was already in position. That's quite spooky. I feel like that's happened a few times.
I think it's because there's sub-slots cut through the middle. And there's that extra slots as you see to the bottom, and there's only so many ways of lining up with those slots, so you tend to get the same symbol of same placements.
Okay, and where did we see this?
It's on one of the things underneath here.
Did we see
It's on her head.
It's on her head. It's quite dark, actually. Loads of these are quite
26. Yeah, this is
quite
quite
difficult
this
to
is quite
see.
dark, isn't it?
What did we say? 26.
Yes. Outstanding. Nefertiti's bust opens up, which sounds rather painful.
Yeah, it does sound dodgy, actually. But never mind. You find riddle cards G and N. Take these riddle cards from the stack and look at them. And they are the last 2 riddle cards.
Ooh.
Exciting, I know. Okay, here they are.
Oh.
Let's
G.
have a look. G. Before the grave lid closes again, place the 11 inside of it. Find the right positions inside, place the bars correctly, and keep your overview. Done. I'm joking, I've got absolutely no idea what that means.
It's referring to the box. I think it's referring to the box.
Maybe. And then we've got 1, 2, and 3 here.
Right, so here's all the bits. The grave lid surely is the lid of the box, right? And we've got these strips of light that are on it. Is that what it's referring to, or was that just a complete coincidence?
Find the right positions inside, place the bars correctly, and keep your overview.
They're not going to latch onto anything, are they? D to P. Are there D's to P's we can line up? No, it's got nothing to do with D to P. Has got nothing to do whatsoever with the light on it. No, I'm not saying nothing to do with the box. Nothing to do with the light on it. We haven't used this yet, have we?
Where's the light?
Have we used this page?
No, we haven't.
Okay. Anyway, what do you mean the light? Well, the light is on the box.
But why are you saying the word light?
Oh, I was just referring to the light on here. I wondered if we were lining up with the box. And when it said close the lid, it was referring to the lid of the box.
It still might do.
It might do, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, it says place the 11 inside of it. So, something to figure out. What does that mean?
Okay, so we haven't used the rug. That's for sure. Where's the 11? Does it mean card 11? Does it match exactly the design of that one? I mean,
no,
it sort of does.
I don't think it matches exactly. No.
The spacing is different.
No.
That was actually the answer to something. But I don't think that's what the... Place the 11 inside of it. Find the right positions inside. Place the bars correctly and keep your overview.
Is there anything on the back of these?
Maybe it goes on here. Maybe they line up with this puzzle. If it's the last cards, then assuming this page is not unused, then do we line the symbols up? What are the letters, though?
D to P, H to T.
Are there D's and P's on here? On the box? No, there's no D in the Pharaoh's tomb, is there? And also, what is that symbol font? Is that matching an actual designer symbol?
Have you seen that anywhere else?
Maybe.
I'm going to have a look in the book here just to see if there's anything. Sometimes there is. Can we see anything? No. Most intriguing. There's nothing on the back of the decoder that looks like those letters. Have we seen these symbols anywhere? These are all different symbols.
Are
they
different?
Know if that's important.
There are no letters on the strips that I can see. Are the strips the same? Well, presumably they're not the same.
They actually are the same.
They actually are the same.
And also on the other side.
The other side's the same. Yes, they're not changing when I turn them over, are they? So we've only got one, even though there appeared to be four. It's in fact one single view. So the bars have got to be placed on something, but what? The only thing big enough is the box, right?
Is there any letters or anything inside? Oh, look, there's letters in the box. These are really, really difficult to see. Oh, there we go. But if you look inside the lid there,
oh, there we go.
There's an A, B, C. So I would imagine that we're balancing them on top of the box.
Yeah.
Okay, so number one, we need the red to go from D.
Let's write the numbers on. Let's write the letters on more clearly. So what have we got here?
So it starts with A over here, I think.
Oh, right. Oh, so it's literally just A across.
Good eyesight to do these games, don't you?
Yes, it also doesn't help that we're solving in the dark a little bit. For the purposes of getting rid of the reflections we've got when the sun came out easy. It's quite hard to write in here. I just make in the note where the letters are generally. That says above.
Interesting.
I don't know why it says above.
Does it say below on the other side?
Yes, it says below here.
Interesting.
And then, are there any letters on this side? Oh, they're really hard to see. Hang on, because they're light on here, isn't there? I can't even see those. There is an R here.
Yeah, there's an R. Gosh, that's difficult. That's an O.
Can you see that?
Yeah, there's a P. Q. I mean, it's going in alphabetical order, so I do have a big helping hand.
I know. Right, we've written enough letters on that we can work out where we're going.
Okay.
So, one, we don't use the carpet yet. Let's put it in here for fun.
Yeah.
That's not going to help, is it? Let's get rid of the carpet.
It might do.
One is...
Actually, it might do.
Why?
Because
it's going to select...
Yeah.
Oh. D to P. Yes, okay. Take
Not so
points.
silly.
We're going to intersect on a symbol,
Yeah,
aren't we?
I think so. Smart.
It's like rocket science, except without the science and the rocket bit.
Okay.
D to P is there, and then H to T is here.
There we go.
So
that's the middle one.
It must be the middle one.
Looking down from above. Wow, this is pretty convincing on...
I'll put 1 on there so we don't forget.
That's on camera, that looks pretty convincing, doesn't it?
Would you put it directly under the camera?
There we
It's
go.
slightly less so, I have to be honest.
Okay.
Okay, and then 2 is J to S. Sounds like a pop group. JLS. JS. That'd be right
I'm going
here.
to start putting these in, actually.
And then C to Q. C to Q. Yes, we got the...
We had the fish first.
We've got the scarab beetle.
Scarab again, I should have known.
In at number 1. Scarab.
Well, he's actually number 2 here, but...
Number 3.
Our most used
BT.
symbol.
Our most used symbol.
B to T.
Our most valued player. B to T and G to U.
Ooh.
G to U.
There we go.
It's up here. 3, it's the thistle. A late contender, number 3,
go.
it's the thistle.
Oh, and it says card number 1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, goodness. I've got a bad feeling about that.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, what?
It says below and top, and I've put it in the other way round. So it should have been the other way, 1, 2, 3.
So fish,
So
bird.
fish, dying bird, which is what I am.
So the carpet was a
metaphorically.
great idea.
But I put it in the wrong way.
Execution.
Because I forgot about the below and...
Classic.
And then the woodlouse, whatever it is.
Armadillo. Execution 5 out of 10. And 10 is our mark there.
It's going to be right this time.
Do you think so?
Yes. And what's the
Where
symbol
did we
of?
see it? The triangle. There we go. It's on the big door.
Now, do we agree it's this door?
Yeah. Yes,
18.
I agree.
This is it. We finished. I'm sure of it.
Surely. Yay!
Yes, there we go.
Hooray!
You enter the code and the stone door opens. You're finally free.
You quickly find the rest of your tour group and tell them about your adventure. Soon there are news reports about how you discovered the forgotten burial chamber of Nefertiti. It's the biggest story of the year.
The whole world wants to interview you. Things could hardly have gone better, apart from if your ice cream hadn't melted.
Yeah.
Except for the nightmare that plagues you night after night. You are pursued by a horde of mummies, cried Imhotep, 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 over and over.
Every night you wake up drenched in sweat. When will this madness end?
I know. It's crazy, isn't it?
To be honest, I thought there was going to be more of a happily ever after
Yeah,
vibe
I know.
there.
Rather than having a madness that goes on forever. Seems a bit harsh, doesn't it? Did you enjoy that? I thought it was quite good.
really enjoyed that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that we the only times we got tripped up or where we tripped ourselves up there, I think. And I have to say, I do really like the exit games.
Yeah,
I
they're
really
fun.
feel like you know when you're on the right track. You don't always know when you're on the wrong track, but it's definitely, if you can't solve a puzzle, it's because you haven't got enough information yet.
Usually, yeah.
I feel like that was really fun, actually. I don't know how much time it took us to do it.
About an hour or thereabouts.
About an hour-ish. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. What did you think?
Yeah, what you said.
That's just copying, Gareth.
Could you please provide your own homework?
Yes, exactly. Stop copying mine.
I think that it was a fun game. I think there were a few bits that were quite hard to work out, but I think that nonetheless, I thought all the puzzles were fair. There was nothing that I thought was ridiculous.
The only one that I thought was a bit esoteric is the word I'm going to use was the first one with the ice cream, with the spelling out of the word ice.
Oh yes, there was a bit of a few assumptions to make there, but there wasn't anything else to do.
No.
But you did have to make quite a lot of assumptions on that
You
one
did have
puzzle.
to make a bit of
the C being the orientation of the square, but not separate to the C at the top for ice.
Yeah, and also not having to use the words chocolate or cream and...
Yes. But I think because there was a C the C was used in 2 completely different ways, the letter C, for 2 different parts of that same puzzle, it was problematic. It would have been better to put a different god on it and change the letter so that there was no overlap in the letters.
Yeah, I agree.
Quite a few assumptions required there.
Yeah, overall, I think, fair, fun,
Yeah, good
and
fun.
fabulous. Would repeat, but not this one because we've already just
Very
done it,
good.
so.
I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please do leave a comment to let us know what you thought of our solve, what you thought of the game, whether you solved puzzles before we did. Entirely possible.
Very
in fact, even likely,
probable,
let's be honest.
no,
Yeah,
yeah.
certain, in fact. Well, there we go. Do leave a comment. If you haven't yet, somewhere down here, if you're on the website or the app, you should be able to click subscribe. which will help you find our future videos, make them easier to find in future, maybe even get suggested to you if we're lucky. If you're lucky. So I guess all that remains really is to say have a click around. There's a few links may appear at the end. Make it easy to find some of our other videos that we've already made if you want to watch a bit more. But otherwise, until the next one of our videos, all that remains is for me to say goodbye. Goodbye.
And for me to say goodbye. Bye. Bye.